Hi, and welcome to Sunday with Mike. On today's show, we're going to cover a special file that you can make that will allow you to be in two places at once. Are you the smartest person in the room? We're going to talk about Sirius XM Radio and also listening to podcasts. Grab some coffee and join me. I'll be right back. I've got my coffee and I hope you have yours. Many years ago, I created a special file that allowed me to be in two places at one time. Wait a minute, what did I just say? Yep, you heard me correctly. I have figured out time travel, and now you can be in two places at one time if I share my secret with you. I've kept this one a secret for a really long time, and today I've decided I'm going to go ahead and break my policy of those things that I hold really, really close to me, because a lot of my local competitors watch this show as well. And I'm going to share this secret with you. So let's pull back the curtain and let me explain exactly what I'm talking about. Let's say that you need to be outside doing a ceremony, and the moment that it's over, you also need to be inside starting the reception music. I faced this dilemma for a long time, and it seemed ridiculous to me to have to hire someone just to start the reception music inside while I broke down the ceremony system and put it away. After many years of dealing with this and keep thinking about this problem, I finally came up with the perfect fix. I created a special MP3 file using an audio editor. This file contains only what's referred to as digital silence. There are no sounds whatsoever in this file. I made the file 5 minutes long and I saved it as an MP3. Then I created another one and made that one 10 minutes, and then another one at 30, and finally 60 minutes. Next, I play a normal song on my reception system to set the music level as a test song. Then I add all of the digital silence files into the playlist to give me the amount of dead time I need before I want the reception music to start playing. Then add in the reception background music or whatever it is that you need to play as the guests are walking in. Once you do that, the files are actually playing because you have it in autoplay, but nobody's hearing anything because it's silence. So now you can go handle your ceremony, and then magically in an hour and whatever minutes you've told it to, the music will start playing in the reception area while you're still breaking down the ceremony system, and no helper was needed. So as you can see, you can really be in two places at one time with this little trick brought to you by yours truly. I hope this helps you in your future events as much as it's helped me over the last 10 years.
DJ Event Planner will change the way you manage and run your business. Streamline all of your procedures and software into one easy-to-manage system. DJ Event Planner, the ultimate online planning tool.
There's an old saying by Les Brown that goes like this, quote, "If you're the smartest person in the group, you need a new group," end quote. I want you to think about that one for just a moment, and then we're going to reword it just a little bit. I'm going to say it this way. If you're the smartest person you know, you need new friends. Now it has a lot more meaning, and it's easier to understand my point. You can't learn new things if you're always teaching others. You need to surround yourself with people who are smarter than you are, so that you can grow and learn and keep up with them. This is how you improve yourself, not just with DJing, but with life in general. This could apply to advertising, running your business, investments for your retirements, club style mixing, customer service, website maintenance, microphone skills, and this list goes on and on and on. Start this journey by asking yourself in private this question: what is it that I can teach, and what can I learn from others? Then go about doing what you can to share what you know, just as I do every Sunday with you, and start seeking advice and help for those things that you need to learn more about. Sure, we all like to punch out, be off the clock, and just hang out with our friends and buddies, but even in those situations, you can still learn from those friends as long as they're smarter than you are. I'm not suggesting that you get rid of all your old friends, but I do want you to consider adding new ones that might help you improve your life. Technology can be a great friend as well. With today's internet, smartphones, and computers, you can learn just about anything that you put your mind to. But you can't learn if you won't take a moment to address your own personal weaknesses and seek help to improve. The next time you meet someone that has impressed you, invite them to lunch one day and learn more about whatever it was that caught your attention. You never know. They could end up being your new next best friend. You know, my wife subscribes to and has the capabilities to listen to Sirius XM Radio in her vehicle. And about a year ago, I discovered that they also have an app for your smartphone so that you can listen to Sirius when you aren't in your vehicle. Every once in a while, or while we're in my SUV, which is not satellite equipped, we can plug it in and dial up her favorite stations. The other day I was doing some paperwork and I decided to use the app for some background music as I was doing the work. It turned out to be a really great idea because not only was I hearing some tracks that I haven't heard in a long time, but there were also some songs that I didn't even know mixed into the station. So I'm knocking out some paperwork, I'm hearing some great tunes, and being exposed to some new songs that I didn't know from the same genre that I was tuned into. So as if that wasn't enough, I was honestly impressed by the transitions from one song to the next. They were not club style beat matching, but they were really smooth transitions, and if you're a new DJ, you could learn a lot by listening to those transitions. If you already have Sirius XM Radio in your car, be sure to grab the app for your smartphone because it'll come in handy. And if you don't have this service, I do highly recommend consider getting it, not just for the learning opportunities, but also for some great programming by some of the world's best programmers while you're on the road or cutting the grass. If you don't already take time to listen to podcasts once in a while, you are missing out on some great learning opportunities. But let's back up one step for those who may not know exactly what a podcast is. Wikipedia defines it this way: a podcast, or generically a netcast, is an episodic series of digital audio or video files which a user can download and listen to. It is often available for subscription. So let's take a look at one of my favorites. It's called the PhDJ Podcast Workshop by Mike Walter and Joe Bunn. Both of these guys are national DJ convention speakers. Both have huge multi-op DJ companies. And why would you not want to hear any advice or business tips that these two might want to share? I know I do. So if you have a smartphone, look up their show in the App Store and see if you can find it. If you can, add it to your subscribe list because they do these once a week. If you can't find it there, then head over to YouTube or SoundCloud and search for Joe Bunn, B-U-N-N, or Mike Walter, and you should be able to find their show. There are also podcasts that are TED Talks and many other shows that you might find interesting. You can listen to these shows while you're cutting the grass or stuck in a doctor's office or anytime you find yourself with some extra listening time available. If you're already subscribing to a DJ or music-related podcast, I want you to share the name or the link in the description below for us so that the rest of us can check it out and enjoy what you're watching. That's our show for today, and I hope that you'll share it with your friends. Please give me your thoughts down in the comments section down below, and be sure to give us a thumbs up. We're saving a seat for you in the Sunday with Mike Facebook group if you haven't already joined us. I'll see you next week.